This one here, I can put off to the side of the 2x4 and nail it in. But those 2x4s, this house is almost, well, it's at least 19 years old. Okay, so the wood might be really hard. I might have a tendency to bend these nails. Maybe I get up in there and I don't have enough room to get my hammer in there. And so I'm probably going to use this one here. And I can just set that on the front edge of the 2x4 down there and screw it in. So I'm just showing you there's two different types of boxes for that. Okay, so we got that. And then going into that box, I'm going to have an electrical outlet and a light switch. And I got a cover plate for that. Okay, that matches that right there. Now I could have went with the paddle switches up in the house like that. That's what I call a paddle switch. Boom, boom, like that. And I could have gotten an electrical outlet to match these. See how it's rectangular, then the cover plate is like that. Well, instead, I'm gonna use these type because these are cheaper. This is just a little flip on off, and to look at it, there's the off and there's the on, so you don't flip it upside down or something. And then this is an electrical outlet that's going to fit right next to there, and here's my cover plate. Kaboom. And these electrical outlets here, this was 59 cents. These at the store are $2.50 to $3. If you don't look carefully, you might even spend more if you're not careful. They have all kinds of these at the store, different ones, and they all look about the same. You're like, what's the difference? One's $2.50, one's $5, one's $9. What's the difference? You know, so this one cost me 59 cents. And this was less than $1. I think this was 59 cents. Okay? And the other switches, I mean, you can get this kind. This is about $3. And then the cover plate, this type of cover plate costs more than the cover plates to fit in for here. Now, the funny thing is, over at Lowe's, I tried to get a switch and this, a regular size. See, this is M, this is called mid-size. And this is a nylon cover plate, so if you put the screws in too far, it's not going to crack. See, standard, medium, or mid-size. J is jumbo. See, this is 3/8 over standard size. So they have different ones like this. And they also have mid-size and jumbo size of regular cover plates like that. Okay, and, you know, in case you've got a mark next to the wall, or you took this off before you were going to paint, you just kind of pulled it off and you didn't lightly score this first, or were careful enough and it was kind of stuck on there from caulking or from the paint. When you paint a wall, you got to let it dry all the way before you put your cover plates on. If you don't do that, then your cover plate could stick on the back side. So next time you go to pull that off and you start pulling it, maybe it rips your sheetrock paper, boom, like that, or just a hair or something else. The cover plate's not covering the hole all the way. You can slide this over to the left or to the right, something like that. But if you slide it all the way over and you still have just a little bit of the wall showing there from where the sheetrock was cut short, you could get a mid-size cover or a jumbo, and you can put that over that and it will cover it. Then you don't have to caulk it or paint it or have some nasty white caulking over here, and now it doesn't match your paint. Now you've got to get your paint out, patch out all that, because you just didn't get a big size electrical cover plate. Okay, so there's what I'm going to do down there, and more than likely I'm going to use this box here because it's, like I said, it's got the flange. This box was a little bit cheaper than this one, but I'm just showing you the difference between the two. And you have to look at the store too, because they had, this is a 2-gang box, then they had another one that was thicker. The plastic was thicker all the way around the box, and it cost like $1.50 more for the box. And I'm like, I don't need anything, you know, heavier gauge than this. And so I saw about 4 different styles of a 2-gang plastic box. So look around. Sometimes you're looking and you think, oh, I can't find it. Then you look down at the bottom shelf next to the single gang boxes, and sure enough, you found it. You could find it. And so I had to do a little digging to find this at the store. Sure enough, they had it. And then I looked to see if they had one like this. Yep, sure enough, they had that. Okay. And then for my lights down there, I just got these plastic ones. And at the years ago, these were porcelain. Now it's just a hard plastic. You screw in your light bulb there, and it's set up for 2 different sizes of boxes. You can knock out this inside little bit if your screws are closer together or if they're further apart together. And I was looking at that at first. I didn't see the right one. I looked and I only saw this one first, but I was going to show it to you anyway. See, same type, except when you hook it up, there's an electrical outlet there to plug in an extension cord and stuff. And then it also has a pull chain right there, so you can pull it on and off. Like if you put it in a laundry room or a storage room or underneath your stairs or in a closet or something like that, you can pull on and off. You don't have to have it hooked up to a light switch if you don't want. And you've got an electrical outlet. And I'm like, why would I need that? Then I started thinking, okay, I'm putting a junction box down there with an electrical outlet. But what if I wasn't doing that? What if I wasn't doing anything like this and I was just adding some lights or something? I might, like up in the attic, I find power and stuff, and then I put this up here. It has my place for an extension cord and a light. And see, this one's going to go right out in the middle of the room, but that's close enough for my extension cord. But then this other one, if I put the light way out there, maybe I want to stick this one because it's got the electrical outlet on there, or I can just walk around. It's nice and easy to crawl around underneath here. I can actually walk, so it's easy enough for me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. In fact, I might save this one for another area. I might put it way down there or something. Or if I was going way underneath the house, let's say further that way, I could put this as another light and then tap on this. So I mean, they have different ones at the store, so you just have to look. They also have one in between these two at the store. This is so you control it on and off at a light switch, but then they also have one without this that's just got the pull string. So you can turn it on and off there, or you can turn it on with a light switch, or if you have a light switch and later on down the road you want to leave your light switch on or something and just pull it on and off with your chain. So they have 3 different kinds of these. At first I saw one box and I only saw this one here with that. And I thought, okay, I'll get that. I don't really need those. Then I kept looking. Sure enough, I found this one here. This was like $1.50. This was like $4. So I mean, you just have to kind of pick and choose how much you want to spend on your project. The store's got all kinds of stuff. Just go there when you're not in a big old rush. Look at the stuff. In fact, I don't really like to go to the store when I'm picking up certain things for the house or for a project with Momi with me, because she's like, come on, hurry up, just get it, blah, blah, blah. When you get there, there's so many different options and stuff and different pricing and stuff. You just want to kind of take your time and look around. Now, for my lights, for these covers to fit on here like that, I have to put these in. And there's 2 different ones. And first I saw these, and they're the nail-on type on the sides. And I got those first, put those in my basket, and then I started thinking, hey, wait a minute. Maybe I should get something else. I was looking for one like this with a little flange on it, but the store didn't have it. I could screw it on underneath the floor joist, but the floor joists are not regular long 2x12s or anything like that. They're big, huge, long TJI joists, and believe it or not, they go from this wall all the way to that wall. It's unbelievable how long that these things span, and there's different sizes and different lengths and things like that. But they have like a 2x4 on the bottom. It's not really a 2x4, but it's something else, and it's got a notch in it. And then the TJI joists are with the piece of plywood on there, OSB plywood, and then there's a top little bit with a dadoed piece for the plywood to wedge in there. So, and that's only about an inch, maybe an inch and a half thick, or less than an inch and a half thick. So I was thinking, if I put this up next to that and nail it in, I might not have enough room. I guess I could use these and lower it down to the center of it and let this stick out beyond it so I can nail these in. And I might do that, okay? But I didn't want to put it up there flush and have these just barely miss the piece or just go in it by a 1/4 inch or so. Then I'd have to take a 2x4 and cut a little 2x4 in where the joist is and nail that on there so I can nail this box up there. I thought, I don't know if I want to do that. So I was looking around, and they had these boxes here with no flange or anything, just 2 screws there. And I thought maybe I can just take that where the TJI is along here, just reach up in there and screw it on the bottom of it and just screw it in. Boom. Hey, well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos. And I'm kind of excited about this project coming up. I hope you are too.